Angel walked in it and she killed it, like absolutely killed it. And oh my God, I texted my agents right away and I was like, please, like, this has been a dream of mine since I've been in like second grade. I always wanted to be a Victoria's Secret angel. Like, oh God. And I love Candace. Candace is my favorite. She's like,
what if I told you the biggest drama shaking the sports world right now might be completely fake? Picture this. Every headline you've read, every heated argument online, every diehard fan defending their favorite player, built on something that never even happened. Sophie Cunningham's name has been plastered everywhere lately, dominating feeds and stirring chaos across every social platform. She's being painted as the villain who supposedly tore into Angel Reese while worshiping Caitlin Clark like a basketball goddess. The internet lost its mind. Furious threads, explosive takes, outrage everywhere, all claiming Sophie went on some wild, disrespectful rant. But here's the twist no one seems to mention. The real story behind what she said is way more shocking, more layered, and way more revealing about today's sports media circus than those juicy headlines want you to know. It all began with what should have been a simple, harmless chat about the gritty, no-mercy world of the WNBA. A veteran of the league, Sophie's been through wars on the court. She was just breaking down the physical battles every rookie faces the moment they step onto that hardwood. No names, no shade, just raw truth. She was describing what she calls welcome to the league moments, a brutal rite of passage for every newcomer trying to survive in the pros. These are the hard fouls, the suffocating defense, the silent mind games veterans use to test a rookie's toughness. Her point was clear and honestly not even controversial to anyone who actually understands professional sports. The elbows, the pressure, the intensity, it's all part of earning respect. Sophie made it clear that no rookie, no matter how famous, how hyped, or how adored online, gets a free ride in this league. The WNBA is packed with women who fought for every inch, every contract, every minute on that floor. They've spent years perfecting their craft, clawing for survival, and they're not about to hand over their time or their respect to anyone who hasn't paid their dues. And that right there was Cunningham's whole message. Plain and simple. Respect the grind, learn the culture, and understand that everyone pays their dues. But of course, the internet wasn't about to let that be the story. Not even close. Practically overnight, her harmless comments about league culture were twisted, spun, and weaponized into something completely unrecognizable. Suddenly, a quote, "She's no Caitlin Clark," started popping up everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, blogs, news outlets, fan pages, it was like a viral wildfire. And supposedly, that line was fired straight from Cunningham herself, aimed directly at Angel Reese like a social media missile. That one fake quote? It was the spark that lit an absolute inferno, devouring sports media for days. It was engineered, to perfection, almost too perfect, designed to set off fan bases and ignite a digital civil war. And it worked. Oh, it worked flawlessly, like gasoline poured on a campfire that was already burning out of control. Meanwhile, all the real context, her tone, her broader point, the fact she never even mentioned a specific player, disappeared into thin air. In its place, a juicy new narrative dripping with jealousy, ego, and so-called veteran bitterness. The kind of ready-made drama the media had been drooling to push all season long. But here's where things get even messier. The people sharing. That quote, posting videos and writing articles about it. Most never even checked the source. They didn't watch the full interview. They didn't read the transcript. They just saw a spicy line that matched their bias and ran with it like it was gospel. Because let's be real, in the world of social media, facts are optional, but virality is everything. And what happened next shocked absolutely no one. The internet exploded. Angel Reese's massive ride-or-die fan base came swinging, defending her like it was a full-blown championship game. To them, that quote, yes, the fake one, was another, Slap in the face. Another example of a veteran trying to dim their star's light. They flooded comment sections, made fiery response videos, launched hashtags, and demanded respect. And honestly, if Cunningham had actually said it, they'd be 100% right to go off like that. But she didn't. On the flip side, Cunningham's defenders fought back with just as much fire. They pointed out how her real message, about how every rookie has to earn their spot, was being ripped apart and distorted just to feed the content machine that is modern sports media. They posted clips, receipts, explanations, trying to bring logic into a storm powered by outrage. What followed was chaos. Two passionate armies clashing online, both convinced they were defending their hero from unfair attacks. But the wildest part? The whole battle, the tweets, the rage, the think pieces, all of it was built on a headline that wasn't even real. A quote that, and here's the kicker, this whole mess doesn't just vanish into thin air. Oh no, it's part of a much bigger, and some might say, more calculated narrative that's been bubbling beneath the WNBA surface all season long. The media machine, from the old-school networks to the click-hungry digital vultures, has been feeding fans one tasty storyline. The WNBA veterans are bitter, threatened, and straight-up jealous of the rookie revolution shaking up the league. It's a juicy script they've been writing for months. Every hard foul against a rookie? Proof of resentment. Every mild critique? Fueled by envy? Every icy stare-down on the court? Another episode in the league's generational war. And honestly, who could resist? It's got everything. Heroes, villains, drama, tension, stakes. The perfect recipe for engagement and outrage. The only issue? It's mostly fiction. A tailor-made fantasy designed to keep the clicks coming and the truth buried 6 feet deep. In that fake reality, Sophie Cunningham became the ideal villain, recognizable enough to trend, but not powerful enough to fight back. The media didn't need facts, they just needed a face to blame, a name to headline their next veteran versus rookie piece. And for a while, she was perfect. Because let's be honest, this isn't amateur hour anymore. The media ecosystem that builds these stories is a well-oiled chaos machine. They know which fan bases to provoke, which rivalries to poke, and which comparisons, like Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese, will light social media on fire in seconds. They've turned it into an art form, spinning drama with just enough, maybe it's true energy to keep everyone arguing. But through all this noise, Angel Reese did something no one expected. She didn't play along. No angry rants, no performative outrage, no public meltdown. Instead, she let her game do the talking. While the internet lost its collective mind in her defense, often without her saying a word, Reese just kept grinding. She's faced criticism, hate, and pressure most athletes couldn't handle, and yet, she meets it all with that trademark calm, that quiet confidence that says, "Talk all you want. I'll be over here winning." Not with rage-fueled rants meant to pour gasoline on the fire, not by feeding the media's craving for another viral feud. While the world obsessed over fake quotes and fantasy drama, Angel Reese was out there doing what she does best, snatching rebounds like her life depended on it, scoring clutch buckets when her team needed her most, and reminding everyone that performance speaks louder than propaganda. Her play became her statement piece, bold, undeniable, and louder than any tweet ever could be. Game after game, Reese let her work ethic and dominance do the talking. She's shown a maturity and calmness that some veterans twice her age still can't muster under the white-hot glare of constant media noise. And here's the twist. She could have clapped back. She could have torched Sophie Cunningham with one angry post and given the media the chaos they craved. But she didn't. That restraint? That's real power. It proved she knows exactly how this game, both on and off the court, is played. Because once you strip away the outrage, the fake headlines, and the digital hysteria, you're left with Cunningham's original point. One so boringly true it barely made a ripple. She was talking about the league's reality, something every WNBA player knows deep in their bones. Nothing here is handed to you. You fight for your spot. You earn your respect. Your college trophies don't buy you minutes, and your social following doesn't protect you from getting knocked to the floor. This isn't just about Angel Reese. It's not about Caitlin Clark. It's about every rookie who's ever stepped into the pros and realized that hype fades fast when the ball tips. That's the WNBA. Competitive, brutal, and absolutely unapologetic. Cunningham wasn't throwing shade. She was stating a truth that's been around longer than any #war. But here's the ugly part. In the modern media circus, truth doesn't trend. Nuance doesn't sell. The real story got tossed aside because it wasn't spicy enough to keep the clicks coming. So it was chopped, twisted, and weaponized until it barely resembled reality. And by the time anyone cared to fact-check, the lie had already gone viral. The script was written. The damage, permanent. So who really cashes in on this chaos? Not the players. Both Cunningham and Reese were dragged through mud for a fight that never existed. Not the fans. They were tricked into defending fantasies and arguing over fiction. The only winners? The media machines counting the clicks, cashing the ads, and quietly laughing while everyone else played their part in a story that was never real to begin with. Here's the dirty little secret of the modern media game. Outrage pays. The media outlets and content creators getting rich off the clicks, the views, the chaos. They've cracked the code. Every fake feud is a jackpot. Every controversy is a gold rush. Every misleading headline is cash in the bank. Because the economics of outrage? Simple and savage. Real journalism, the kind that talks about rookie adjustment, strategy, and nuance, doesn't trend. But a fake quote pitting two fan-favorite players against each other. That's algorithmic gold. It's a self-feeding monster. The more drama brings clicks, the more drama gets manufactured, the more fake narratives go viral, the more fake narratives are born. And somewhere in the noise, the truth becomes optional, a forgotten casualty in an engagement-driven ecosystem. We live in an era where speed beats accuracy every single time. The truth isn't the first victim of viral controversy. It's usually never invited to the party at all. Social. Media algorithms don't care about honesty or integrity. They only care about emotional chaos, clicks, comments, shares, and time spent scrolling. Conflict. Sells.outrage sells, and nothing sells. Harder than perceived disrespect toward the stars we worship. That's how falsehoods race across timelines, faster than facts ever could. By the time corrections appear, the lie's already celebrated its victory lap. The Sophie Cunningham and Angel Reese mess? Just another example of a system designed to feed itself. The pattern repeats daily across every corner of sports media. Rinse, repost, profit. And until we decide that truth actually matters more than virality, nothing changes. The fake Cunningham quote should have been a wake-up call, a reminder to stop swallowing headlines, hold to pause to ask questions, to demand context before diving headfirst into outrage. Because both